Hola mi gente, welcome to Kiss My Crafts. My name's Maritza. I hope you're enjoying your day. It is Sunday afternoon as I record this. It's raining here in New York City. It's like in the 60s. There's a cool breeze coming through the window. I'm in my recliner as you can see. I have an unbagging for you from DIYChoose, and I wasn't gonna do it in the recliner. Um, I wanted to do it on my table, but my table has stuff on it, and I didn't feel like moving it because I'm not ready to. I'm slowly doing a little rearranging here and there, and I have things on my table that I need to put away somewhere else. So I don't know where I'm gonna put them yet, but as soon as I find a spot, my table will be free. So Wendy from DIYChoose reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to review some of their products, and I'm like, sure, I would love to. So they told me to pick some stuff out, and I did, and it's here, and I'm going to show it to you. I don't think I waited. Sometimes it gets stuck here in the States in customs, but I don't never wait more than 3 weeks for stuff from these budget-friendly companies, which DIYChoose is one of those budget-friendly companies that we've been showing you guys. Um, okay, so this one came, it's bent. Okay, well, it's poured glue, so it should be okay. As long as it's not super crunched and, you know, we can get these creases out. Okay. I don't even know which one this is. Okay, so we get a plain basic toolkit. Your drills are in a strip type packaging. There's a lot of pretty colors in this, pretty blues and purples. Okay, so let's see which one this is. Oh, it's my polar bear with the northern lights. Isn't that cute? I love it. So we have an aurora borealis in the sky, and here's the polar bear looking up at it. It has 25 colors. It's a round. He's on a small iceberg, right? I love it. That's why it has all these blues and purples. It's really pretty. There's a thumbnail up here. It's a 40 by 40. Like I said, 25 colors. They use numbers and letters. The drill field looks really clear, even though there's a lot of dark areas. It looks pretty clear. I mean, for the dark areas, you might need a light pad, but from where I'm looking at it, I can see pretty good, except like this area here. I can't see what that is. But let's see if I can show you the drill field. I hope there's no glare. This is very uncomfortable, but you get a much better view of the stuff than when I do it on my table, or when I do it with the camera where I could see the display. There's like more room here, but I don't always know if I'm showing the things right. Sometimes I'm like all the way up here. But I'll get it. I'll get it. I might need some like markers somewhere to tell me, yeah, this is going to be within the camera view. But very cute. Let's look at the drills. Lots of pretty blues and purples. And of course there's other colors, but the majority of them are blue and purple, which you shall see. Look how pretty. That's going in the Aurora Borealis. I hope y'all seeing this good. I think I'm doing an okay job right now. So that's that one. Love it. Put this like this. I'm gonna put it over here. Grab the next one. I don't have scissors. Oh man, it ripped. I don't have scissors nearby. I'm never ever completely prepared. Coño, damn. This is, oh, okay. I hate when that happens. Yeah, it is what it is, right? Oh, I know which one this one is. This one also has a lot of purples. Another basic toolkit. And this is a peacock feather. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's upside down. I love it. It's beautiful. It has 19 colors. There's no DMCs on this. It's a lot of purple. It's a 30 by 48. I wonder if you're seeing the whole thing. Love it. And so they use some symbols and mostly letters in this one. And you have your 2-color list, thumbnail with the size information and item number. There's another color list down here. It's very pretty. It's different. Okay, let's look at the drills. So you got this one. Oh, this is the PJ packaging. You got this one purple by itself. I haven't seen this packaging in a minute. Okay, so we're gonna have lots of purples. There's some grays. There's some oranges. This one's gonna come out pretty. And it's kind of confetti heavy, but there's a lot of lines. Bullshit, there's a lot of confetti. But it's pretty. I like it. I like it. I will like it a lot. Where's that from? Do y'all know? Do you remember? It was a funny movie. Let's see if you remember. Okay, let's put that there. Oh, that's right. I have a cross stitch in here, but this is not it yet. I'll leave that one for last. I think I only have this and, oh no, I got 2 more diamond paintings. This one and another. They're very generous. Oh, yes. This one's a fun one. Another basic toolkit. Nice, pretty colors. And this is one that I've seen in paint by numbers, and I wanted to get it, but y'all know how I did with the paint by numbers. I told you I wasn't enjoying it. I'll give it another chance, but I need something that doesn't have a lot of tiny, teeny weeny details, because I don't find that fun at all. So I've seen this image in paint by numbers. I wanted it, and I came across it on their website. Ta-da! So if you know me, you know my favorite New York City structure is the Brooklyn Bridge. It's one of them, but I think it's in the top three. Um, and the bridge is here, and you got this girl holding a big bouquet of balloons, and she's holding the hand of, I guess, her other half, significant other. And it has 20 colors. It's round. So, and then here are the buildings back there across. And this is the Brooklyn side of the bridge. Let me explain that first. This is the Brooklyn side of the bridge, and across the water you see these. I think these could be condo buildings or it could be projects. I'm not sure because I've never inhabited this area. But I got my bridge back there. The balloons are really pretty. Only 20 colors, so this should work up pretty quick. I mean, there's a little bit of confetti down in this areas, but these balloons will be fun to work on, and they would look nice in different rhinestones and sparklers and shit. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. This might be one of my paintings for my New York event. I have four that I have to choose from, and I don't know which one I'm gonna do. I might do my two small ones, but then I have that big long one that's absolutely amazing, and I want to do it. I want to do it, and let's look at the. Mira, quédate, coño. Fucker don't want to stay down. Let me roll it the other way. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean to the diamond paintings. I really need to pull the cover back so I can straighten these out a little bit because they have like air pockets between the cover and the painting. So this needs to be pulled back, but my lap is mushy. There's nothing hard about it. I need a table to do this. I got it a little bit. Okay, anyway, let's look at the drills. Here's a little lonely one. More PJ packaging. Oh, this has some fun colors. This must be the sky background. I wonder if any of these are 414. This one kind of looks like 414. You know, this gotta get blinged up. Definitely gotta get blinged up. And I don't even know if I showed you these tricks, but it is what it is. If the video comes out fucked up, then I will do it over again. Because I don't want to put up. If it's a little off center, because I have been off center, I'm not doing it again. As long as you can see the item. But if it comes out fucked up totally, then yeah, I'll do it again. Okie dokie. I'm off tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow is Indigenous Day. Also, for some, it's Columbus Day. So I get off all the holidays, and I really, really love it. I needed it. I did mention that they're all poured glue and they're all round. I don't remember what this was. Let me roll it the other way. I don't remember what this was. The colors are not a lot of fun though. What is this? Oh, yes, it's my girl. My girl Harley Quinn. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Because I originally asked for a different one. It was beautiful. It was like the moon. Um, over the water with the moon reflecting on the water, and it was a quarter moon. It wasn't a full moon, it was a quarter moon. It was just a beautiful night scene, and it looked like one of those paintings you do in the paint and sip places. So it was that kind of style, and but they had ran out, so I had to choose something else. And so I said, fuck it, let me get Harley. So this is Harley Quinn from, I think it's Marvel, the Marvel comic series, and I don't know why, but I'm kind of a fan of hers. Um, so I've always wanted one. I really want one of her and the Joker, and I've seen them, but to me they weren't big enough, and so I haven't gotten one. And so this other company asked me to pick some products, and they had the one I want, but they asked me to pick something else because they didn't have any more. So yeah, look at that. This is confetti hell. This is a lot of confetti. Wow. So it's a 30 by 40, 27 colors. It might probably do it justice if it was bigger, but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Look, her face. Her face looks pretty good. These letters here, I don't know what they're supposed to say. I'm going to have to fudge that. This here. Her tats don't come through too clearly, and this is a lot of confetti down here. But overall it looks okay. I think if once it's done from far away, it's not gonna be bad when you look at it from far away. Now these numbers here are way off because I see 4.0, 5.0. I guess that's a 5.3, 5.0, and 5.0, 5, it's like it goes up to 5.0, but what's this? 5.3. So that's kind of wrong. I might have to fudge that too. But I like the way her face looks. Her outfit. Just, I don't know how this is gonna look. Because it kind of breaks up, and I guess that's how the art was supposed to be. Let me see if I can show you the thumbnail. I don't know if you're seeing it. Let's see. That's the thumbnail. And it has 2 color lists. Instructions on the bottom. Size info on top. Let's look at the drills. I don't know if it cuts off the top. Let me leave it this way. Estoy maniática. Yeah, okay. Geez, I hope I'm recording. I can't tell from here. I could have sworn I pressed the button, but that would be really lousy if I wasn't. Okay, so here are her colors. There's lots of grays. I'll bling her up whenever I do this one. Lots of browns and tans. She's 27 colors, but there's so many that have a little bit that this is all the confetti. And then we have another strip here. So I like her. Okay, so let's put that one away, and we'll look at the last one and wrap this video up, mi gente. Because I have another one to make for another day. Okay, so the next thing is this cross stitch I got. and it's Halloween themed. It's a 30 by 30 centimeter. That's cute. That's very cute. You have ghosts and pumpkins. You have a black cat, witches' hats, and it says the Boo. I guess that means, yeah, the Boo Crew. Let me take this out. It's a stamped. Forgot to mention. If you've never cross stitched before and you want to cross stitch, I would suggest to start off with a small counted cross stitch so you don't get spoiled with the stamped, because stamped is easy. You don't have to count. And in cross stitch, I think counting is the most, it's not hard, but it's the most tedious part because you have to get it right. So this is the image, how it's gonna come out when it's done. Very cute. You have some instructions in color, and it's in English, completely in English. Tells you how to pull the strand, choosing your thread color. Oh, it also gives you instructions on how to do it on unprinted cloth. Okay. Pretty cool. These are pretty good instructions. You get a needle, which is up here. Okay, always we look out for that needle first. Usually they're like in its own little baggie, but this one's not. Now the thing with cross stitch needles is that they're blunt. They're not like sewing needles, so don't use a sewing needle for cross stitch because you're going to get pricked a lot. You need that blunt point. Believe me, you do. Okay, so I have to take out the needle, so open this up. Where am I gonna put it? Let me just stick it right back on there. So with stamped cross stitch on the canvas itself, you're not gonna get the exact the image colored in the same exact colors as your finished product. They do this for a visual effect, for it to be easier to determine the difference in the colors, because if you have a lot of similar colors, then they're gonna blend with each other here and it's gonna be harder to see. So I guess it's for visual purposes, easier to pick out the color that you're working on. But this ink washes out. So once you're finished with your product, with your project, then you got to soak it in cold water. There's videos out there on that show you how to wash a stamped cross stitch and get it ready for framing. Now this came on a floss drop, I think these are called, and they feel really nice. They're nice and smooth, and it's cotton. A lot of pretty colors, a lot of fall colors. Look at that. That's pretty. I like that. Very pretty. This will be a fun project. And it's all kitted up and ready. All you got to do is pick your first color where you want to work and go. Go, baby, go. So this is a 30 by 30. It's an 11 count. So for an 11 count, you use 3 strands. So the stitch is bigger and you want the floss to cover the background. You don't want a lot of white showing through. You want coverage. But sometimes if you use too many strands, it's going to come out too bulky. It's going to be hard to get through the thread through the hole. So it depends on the count, how many threads you use. For 11 count, you use 3 strands. And it tells you right down here. It's all measured out. Cross stitch, people sometimes work in 10 by 10 squares. They're gridded in 10 by 10 squares. 10 stitches by 10 stitches. Okay, so I like working by the square when I'm doing counted cross stitch. If it's a big counted cross stitch, I like doing it square by square. It's much easier not to make much easier to fix mistakes. Let's put it that way, because you know exactly where the mistake is, and if that's just the only area you made the mistake, then that's the only area that you frog. Now, if you've done a lot, and then you've done a lot going this way, and then you realize your mistake is up here, either fudge it or frog it. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I don't know if in cross stitch they have that, but in crochet the we call it frogging because you rip it, and rip it can sound like ribbit. But I love playing with these flosses. They're so pretty. But this is it, mi gente. Mi gente, I forgot to show you one thing before I go. I had shown you a stitch along project I started. Well, the second part came out. I wasn't too thrilled about it. So I threw it to the side and started working on my Michael Myers on the fabric that I got from Abigail. It's Diamonds and Floss with Abigail Marie, and her Etsy shop is Swartz Handmade. Okay, so I gotta take the pattern off. I'm sorry, can't show you that. So I started my Michael Myers. I have my 11 by 11 Q snap. Okay, I have the fabric I got from Abigail. This is my cover / needle minder that I got from Mama Vapes. She sent it to me. And in here, this is my grime guard that I got from an Etsy shop. I'll link this down below. I can't remember the shop's name, but you see, it's just perfect for this project with my needle minder. And in here I have the floss I'm currently using, and I have my scissors and my highlighter. So everything I need is right here. I don't need anything else right now. So I could stitch in my recliner. I have a light clamp nearby that I can use to give extra lighting because I need it. And I'm really loving this. A little later I'm gonna sit down and do a little stitching after I finish doing what I need to do, and continue working on Michael. His face is coming through. I'm working on all the black first. I did have a few mistakes that I had to go. What I do is, if I catch a mistake while I'm stitching, I try to go backwards. And it's been working fine because I'm luckily I've been catching the mistakes within a few stitches of the mistake. I have been using the loop method and the pin stitch, and I'm loving it because I have no tails. I don't have nothing to weave in, and it's just wonderful. And these methods were mentioned to me by Whitney, who's also doing this piece, and I believe Abigail is as well. I'm not sure who else. It's a stitch along, but I don't know if it's an official stitch along. It's a personal stitch along. I don't know anything about it, but that it's a stitch along, and it's a pattern by the Witchy Stitcher called Michael Myers. I'll link that down below. But I am really enjoying this one. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. Anyway, mi gente, back to the show. So DIYChoose has cross stitch, diamond painting, and they have a couple of other crafts as well. I will link all this down below in case you want to check out the store and get yourself some stuff. Yeah, thank you, Wendy. Thank you, DIYChoose, for sending me this stuff. I really liked everything. And thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope you I'll do this later. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you know what to do. Until my next video, beso. No, not that. Until my next video, take care of yourselves, be safe, and besos.